Imagine waking up one morning to find the sky above New York burning with strange lights. Not the rising sun, not fireworks, but gigantic vessels hovering silently, blotting out the daylight. People rush to rooftops, thinking it's some kind of cinematic stunt. But then comes the voice, deep, metallic, echoing across every device, every street, every human ear. Your world has failed. Your leaders have failed. This land now belongs to us. The United States, the most powerful nation on Earth, suddenly becomes powerless. In an instant, satellites fall silent, nuclear weapons are disabled, and every defense system shuts down. The White House can't even send a proper broadcast because communication networks are hijacked. The land of freedom has been swallowed by fear. The first days are chaos. Cities turn into cages. Enormous towers rise overnight, alien command centers pulsing with strange energy. Humans are ordered to wear identification bands, glowing marks that separate the obedient from the rebellious. Streets once filled with music and laughter become graveyards of silence. Curfews are absolute. At night, glowing drones scan the skies, and the faintest sound of defiance leads to immediate execution. By the end of the first year, America is unrecognizable. The proud flag no longer waves over government buildings. Instead, alien symbols glare down from skyscrapers. People whisper in corners, terrified that even their thoughts can be heard, because rumors say the invaders can read minds. And perhaps those rumors are not rumors at all. Years pass. Resistance is crushed before it can even begin. A group of soldiers forms underground networks, calling themselves the Freedom Shadows. They hope to find a weakness, to steal technology, to ignite rebellion. But every attempt ends in horror. Entire families vanish when a single member dares to resist. In cities, people learn not to make eye contact with strangers, because anyone could be an informant. Fear is the only law left. By the third year, America's economy has collapsed. The dollar, once the lifeblood of global markets, is dead. In its place, the aliens introduce their own currency, credits earned only through labor for the invaders. Food, water, shelter, even the right to breathe freely depends on how well you serve them. Massive corporations, from Silicon Valley to Wall Street, are gutted and repurposed. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, all names erased, replaced with alien command codes. Factories churn out materials not for humans, but for alien machines. By the fifth year, the attack shifts from bodies to minds. Television broadcasts play only one message. Humans are weak, aliens are supreme. The internet is no longer a network of human ideas, but a weapon of propaganda. Children in schools are no longer taught the story of Washington, Lincoln, or Martin Luther King. They are fed the mythology of the alien empire. Slowly, generations begin to forget what freedom even meant. A father whispers stories of baseball, of freedom of speech, of democracy, but his son stares back blankly, already loyal to the invaders. The real conquest is not of cities, but of souls. Then comes the seventh year. A whisper spreads in the shadows. Some rebels have discovered something. The aliens' strength, their near invincibility, comes from a structure known as the neurocore. If destroyed, their control might shatter. In desperation, a small band of humans steals a craft and attempts an attack. For a brief moment, hope flickers. But hope dies quickly. The invaders capture them and make an example. Their bodies hang in Washington, broadcast across every screen. This is the price of defiance. The message is clear. The chains are permanent. Or so it seems. By the 10th year, America is only a ghost of what it once was. Streets are patrolled not by police cars, but by glowing machines that glide silently, scanning for disobedience. Humans no longer laugh, no longer sing. They walk with heads lowered, afraid even of their own children, because the young have grown to see the aliens not as conquerors, but as rightful rulers. The land of freedom has become a land of silence. And then, without warning, everything changes. It begins as a whisper among scientists forced to work for the aliens. Strange patterns emerge. The invaders are falling ill, not from weapons, not from rebellion, but from something invisible, Earth itself. The very bacteria, the simple viruses that humans have lived with for centuries, are lethal to the conquerors. What humans endure daily with coughs, fevers, or colds, the aliens cannot survive. The first collapse happens in Los Angeles. An alien commander falls mid-speech, his body trembling before dissolving into ash. Panic spreads through their ranks. One by one, ships falter, energy shields flicker, and mighty war machines crumble. In weeks, the invincible empire that ruled with iron and fire begins to rot from within. People watch in stunned silence. No weapon of mankind could destroy the invaders, no rebellion, no clever tactic. It is the tiniest, most ordinary enemy, germs, that brings down the rulers of the earth. By the end of the 10th year, the skies are empty. The ships crash into oceans, cities, deserts. The invaders are gone. Humanity breathes freely for the first time in a decade. But freedom is not what it used to be. America is free, yes, but broken. 10 years of slavery cannot be erased overnight. Children raised on alien propaganda do not suddenly become patriots. Trust between neighbors is shattered. The economy is ruined, technology stolen, and people look at the ruins of their country with hollow eyes. Some ask, was it worth surviving at all? And then, just when people begin to rebuild, a transmission is discovered. A final message left by the alien commander before his death. The signal is weak, but the words are chilling. This was not our last war. This was only the beginning. We will return. And next time, we will not conquer one nation. We will claim the entire planet. The message spreads like wildfire. Joy turns into dread. Humanity realizes the war is not over. The countdown has already begun. Somewhere out there, beyond the stars, an entire empire prepares to return. And when they do, Earth may not have 10 years to fight back. It may not even have one. So the question remains, if America could fall in a single day, what chance does the rest of the world have when the invaders come again? Will humanity stand together, or will fear divide us until there is nothing left to fight for? The story is not about America alone. It is about all of us, about the fragility of our power, the illusions of our control, and the terrifying reality that maybe, just maybe, we are not the masters of our own destiny. The invaders are gone, but the shadow of their return hangs over every sunrise. And if they come back stronger, immune to what once killed them, what weapon will humanity have left? This is not science fiction. This is a warning. Think about how fragile our freedom truly is. Think about what happens when the unthinkable arrives. Because one day when the skies crack open again, you won't be asking, what if? You'll be asking, what now? And if you want to be ready for that day, if you believe this world must never again fall to chains, then stay with us, share this story, and never stop questioning what might be waiting just beyond the stars. The fight for the future begins now.